All right, so here we go. Going to the book. This section is called The Capabilities of Prussian Troops and Their Particular Merit. The greatest force of the Prussian army resides in their wonderful regularity, which long custom has made a habit, in exact obedience, and in the bravery of the troops. The discipline of these troops, now evolved into habit, has such effect that in the greatest confusion of an action and the most evident perils, their disorder is still more orderly than the good order of their enemies. So there you go. This is discipline equals freedom in whatever 17 something. If you think about what he's saying, his troops were so disciplined that even when there's total chaos going on, in their worst state, they still are more squared away than the enemy is because their discipline is so strong. Back to the book. Consequently, small confusions are redressed in a moment, and all evolutions are made promptly. Doesn't matter what you do to them. Confusion, no problem. We got discipline. A general of other troops could be surprised in circumstances in which he would not be if commanding Prussians, since he will find resources in the speed with which they form and maneuver in the presence of the enemy. And this is something that I say all the time. Was that like in a SEAL platoon, in my SEAL platoon, in my SEAL task unit, in an Army or Marine Corps infantry platoon? The discipline that they have gives them more freedom on the battlefield because they can react to things quicker. Yeah. That's exactly what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. Exact same thing Frederick the Great realized. Back to the book. Prussians' discipline renders these troops capable of executing the most difficult maneuvers, such as traversing a wood in battle without losing their files or distances, advancing in close order at double time, forming with promptness, reversing their direction suddenly to fall on the flank of the enemy, gaining an advantage by a forced march, and finally in surpassing the enemy in constancy and fortitude. Discipline equals freedom. I'm glad he didn't use that title. He could have. Yeah. He could have.